I don't know if I can even use controller with this or if it's all keyboard and mouse. I would assume probably all keyboard and mouse. Yeah, it's not recognizing my controller, so okay, fair enough. So how do I play this? Shield burst is left, right, up, down. Pause. Back to main menu. Fire is control? Why is it control? Control in space. I guess that's not too bad. I'm just not going to remember. I don't know why it restarts either. Let me see if it actually will go back to the screen it's supposed to go to. Okay, it does. It is kind of loud though. Let me see. Let's see if I can turn it down a little bit more. That might be better. So I don't know why this doesn't go into true full screen, but let's see what happens. With control in space. Control in space. I'm not good at games like this. Then so wait, can you not run into the oh, that's their attack. I can't watch what's going on. This is gonna be a rough time. There's the word text on screen that is really hard to see, but it's a thing, and I'm not sure why. I think I'm supposed to be collecting these. Just press and hold the button. That seems to work. Oops, wrong way. I think just moving up and down is probably the easiest for me. I ain't gonna lie. Damn it. Oh, I went down too far. I don't know how long this game is. I was told it's not very long. But I'm also not good at this, so this is probably gonna take forever. I don't know why it stopped shooting. That was a close call. We'll go down. Collect all my stars. I think those are important. I think those are my scores. Oh, I didn't see it until I was too late. It is kind of hard to see those green attacks, but it could be just me. Could be a color problem for me on my end. Since there is a lot of colors in here, I don't see a lot of these colors correctly. You did it, guys. I wish I understood why when it goes into a loading screen, it does the, um, it makes my screen smaller on stream. What does that do? Oh, geez. Oh, dang it. Let me go back down. I can't wait, how did it go up? Does it start me back at 1? Please don't start me back at 1. Oh, I got that shield thing. What does the shield thing do? Oh. Why is it barking? They can shoot behind him? God damn it. I'm not gonna make it. That seemed really easy. Why am I not shooting? What's going on? Interesting. Alright, 3. And 1 heart. That'll go over well. Fucking lasers. Let's go. Whoa. I kind of like this one though. Though the lasers are probably more accurate than this. Whoa, why is it going like that behind me? We can't have that. Why am I not getting stars? They're just blowing up like fireworks. Do I not get stars in this level? I'm guessing I don't get stars in this level. I haven't seen any stars. Is the tornado the boss? What do I do? Oh, I guess I could have did that. Okay, the tornado was the boss. Got it. This one gets stars. What's... Oh, I didn't even see that one. God damn it. Some of these are hard to see, but I don't know if it's just me. I don't feel like that was worthy of being touched, but okay. God damn it. I spoke too soon. I didn't get touched in the other one, and then I get destroyed in this one. New Nova patch. No, this is a game that somebody in one of my friends' streams made. So we're giving it a try. I'm not very good at these kind of games though. And I can't really see all the green attacks. So I don't know how to get around them. Like that. I couldn't even see it. Wonder what the hitbox is on the collie. I have no idea. I feel like it might be a little bit too big. Because sometimes I feel like I get hit when I don't feel that close to it. I mean, I could be totally wrong. It could be just me. Oh, that also gets rid of their bullets. That's handy. Get my stars. Clunky dog. How far apart those bullets? Oh! Those bullets are? It seems like some of these attacks, like I don't get quite enough space to dodge them. Like, and he doesn't move very fast. I don't know why I stopped shooting. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, right. Gosh dang it. I'm not good at this kind of game. Hard mode is the Great Dane ship. I could see that. Now, where did that one come from? I didn't even see that one. This is gonna be a minute. Maybe I'm supposed to be using that attack more often in this level because it blocks. What did I get hit by? God damn it. It blocks a lot more of their attacks. But when I shoot their bullet, it doesn't do anything, so I can't actually shoot it. Quite a bit. So maybe, can I just spam it? I think it has to get out of the screen first, and then I have to press the space button again. That's probably the plan here. Ew, where did those come from? They spawned in the middle of the screen. I'm not the only one that's seen that, right? You're playing it, yeah. Why wouldn't I? I said I would. I didn't say I'd be good at it, though. What did I get hit by? God damn it. The power difference between the two shots is... yeah, right? I think this is, what, 3? 3 or 4? I don't remember. It seems like this one you have to do that attack to get through. Whoa, why am I going so far forward? Because this one doesn't quite do what I want it to do. But I think I lose out on my stars when I do this. Versus when I attack, I get stars. But I don't know what the stars are for. Oh, I should have waited. Wonder if the dog is their pet? It could be. It kind of like looks like an animated... Whoa. Whoa. An animated picture, almost. Damn it. I should have pressed the spacebar. I gotta start it all over again. I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do in this one, in this level, is just use this one. Damn it, his feet were in the way. I got a plan, guys. See if it works. I don't know what the stars do. I'm thinking the stars are just extra points. Nice. Got it. It's a lot of points. Ooh, I like that background. I don't know why the loading screen, like, makes it small and off to the side. Wait, do things come from behind me now? What is that? Ooh, I like the background, but it's hard to see things. This color scheme does not go well with my eyes. Oh, damn it! I didn't mean to go up that far. Morpher, how many levels were there in this? Did you watch J-Rod's stream to the end? Gosh dang it, I didn't even see that. I don't like that it's shooting when there's no enemies there. Okay, you didn't watch it. I was told it was a short game, so I don't know. I hope you guys can't, like, hear too much of my keyboard noises. I don't know where those bullets came from, but sure. I know my keyboard is very clicky, so... I shouldn't have went for it. I want to know what that is. I don't like that sometimes things spawn in the middle of the screen. Why is it not shooting? I don't know where those came from. There was no enemy there. Got you on the background at work. Nice. I hope work's going well for you. Yeah, this was a game that was made by somebody that was in one of my friend's streams chats. So I figured I'd give it a go. Show it off a bit. It's definitely interesting. How are you doing? Where are they at? Okay. This one shoots back. Can't back up any further. Oh, okay. We got it. We got it, boys. Same background, I think? Oh no, this one's a little different. Doing okay, very busy though, so I'll be mostly lurking. No problem. I couldn't even get back alive before I got hit again. Yeah, no problem at all. Lurks are always welcome here. I'm having a hard time seeing these colors though. As much as I like it, I'm having a hard time seeing. But I think that's colorblind problems, not game problems. Thank you for the lyric. I hope your day's going well. Whoa, I almost touched that. I seen that one. Collecting my stars, pressing my button, and killing things to get more stars. That's how we play this. I feel like this one is kind of broken. This shot animation is kind of broken. Because you can literally just press and hold the button down. Oh, no way. Alright, I tripped. It makes me wonder, like, how hard is it for, how hard is it for game developers to add colorblind filters to their games? Because I don't see it in very many games. Now, where did that one come from? Claim bullshit. Holy shit, I can just spam it? Look at all those things on screen. But I don't think I get points for it. I do not. You don't get points for it if you use that skill. Makes sense. You only get points if you shoot them. Oops. So this is, the blocking is kind of like, if it gets to be too much and there's too many shots and you can't dodge it, then press that button kind of thing. I feel like that was bullshit. Or in that case where you just come back alive and you're spawned in the middle of a, god damn it, a bunch of enemies. Because it seems to spawn you in the middle of a bunch of enemies regardless. There's like never a safe spot. I think it can be tricky either. They have to re-render all the assets in different colors, figure out how to program a few layers of shaders to adjust the colors. The shadering program, it's probably not that bad. I just noticed not very many games do that. Like they don't offer that, so it just makes me wonder like how hard is it to implement something like that? I know things like Call of Duty I think has it. I know Battlefield has it because I play with it on. But it's like if those kind of games have it, how come more games don't have it? Is it just that difficult to implement? It just makes me wonder. Because I think that's the one thing that's kind of hurting this game for me personally, is not being able to see very well due to the color choices. But that's not the game's fault at all. That is just me. Like, I didn't even see anything come after me. I'll read that message in a moment. Hold on. Alright, what hit me? I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. I am not a keyboard and mouse player. Well, this doesn't even use your mouse. This is all keyboard stuff, and I am terrible at it. Absolutely terrible at it. It's kind of making my hand hurt already. That's why I don't play with keyboard and mouse a lot. Collect my stars, press the button. Collect my stars, press the button. See, why did things just spawn in the middle of the map? That's not cool. Alright. Use a lot of shaders because I have someone dedicated to shader program, so it's not too hard for them to dump a shader on top. Oh, that makes sense. Where are these shots coming from? I swear they just show up out of nowhere. As much as I love this kind of background, it's very hard to see things. And it stops shooting when I'm pressing the button. Alright, cool. That's cool. Was I not far enough forward? What is going on here? We'll get it. Hey now. What the fuck? Where's that other one coming from? Do these like bounce off the screen Is that why I'm, like, getting hit by random things? That's gotta be why. I'm gonna sit back here then. Oh, okay. Stop. I pressed the button. I pressed the button. Damn it. Ugh. Fiddled a bit with the shader programming. For me, it looks confusing. Well, have you ever messed with anything like that before? I'd assume if you haven't really messed with anything like that before, it's going to be confusing. I wonder if I can, like, just go up front and just spam this. I wonder if that's a thing. Spam it before they get here. Oh, that's a bullshit move. Come on. Are you kidding me? Alright. That's fine. I wanted to start over anyways. I don't know where these bullets are coming from. I know I can just spam this, but then I don't get points. Oh. Is there a high score thing in this at all? Like a leaderboard? I wonder if there's a leaderboard in this game. I shouldn't have went down. I'm not totally inexperienced. Not sure if I should spam it in chat though. What about the whole shading thing? You're welcome to talk about it. If it's a longer message though, I might not be able to reply right away because this is on top of being like about my background. Oh. Oh, damn it. I mean, it don't matter to me any. God, I hate these things. They just seem like they shoot randomly. Like, I don't know where some of these bullets are coming from. Like, there's nothing there. Where are these coming from? I don't know if that's broken, like a visual thing that's broken, or if that's just me. I literally don't know. You do represent IQ 64 though. Fair enough. I almost just kind of want to spam through this. Unless you're telling me that these things can shoot from that far back. Like, there was nothing even on screen yet. Because why not? I pressed my button. Why didn't it work? Glitchy K-shaped enemy which shoots bullets. Glitchy K-shaped. K-shaped? I can't even see, like, the green things are what's getting me. Like where are all these bullets coming from? There was only like one on screen, and there's no way it shoots that many times. Like right now, there was nothing on screen. Where are those coming from? Do they bounce around? I don't know where the green things are coming from. Like there could be like nothing on screen and yet I get hit by one of those green like attacks. So I'm confused. I don't know what happens. Like you see how they're spawning in the middle of the map, but yet there's nothing there? I don't understand. See right now there's nothing there. And they're still getting shot around. So I'm confused. Okay, sure. I don't like that it stopped shooting when I don't want it to. Oh, you piece of shit got me from behind. I don't like that they spawned out of nowhere there. Oh man, okay. Oh, what the? You're freaking kidding me. Okay. Starting over. Those things like flicker in and out. I can't even tell. It's kind of hard to see. So I can't really tell if something's flickering in and out, to be honest with you. See, like, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. Where are those coming from? It just makes me think that they're like, once they go off of the screen in one direction, it falls from the opposite direction. Like, I have no idea where they're coming from. I didn't even see that. Where are they coming from? Nothing on screen here. I'm just gonna keep doing this and see what happens. That gets rid of them. See, nothing's on screen when that happens. I don't get it. It's hard for me to see too, and I have normal vision. Fair enough. Well, I'm glad it's not just me then. I don't know what the thing behind me is that kind of goes in and out. Oh, you piece of shit. Get out of here with that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this one's definitely difficult. But I think I have an idea. Whoa. Like, those green ships are what shoot these green bubble-looking things, right? Pretty sure that's what shoots those. I don't know why it stopped shooting. Do not agree here. Trying to collect all my stars and Not get hit by those green things. Those green things are what kills me. It's not these other enemies. It's the damn green things. God damn it. Oh, no way. Does that count? Tell me that counts. Tell me that counts. There's no way. I'm gonna wait until this happens to see if it goes over to the next one. There's no way. It's still going. How many points do I get for that? Hopefully Death X like Doom. Dude, how many points am I getting? It's still going. Is that broken? I think it's broken, guys. It literally just started over. It went to 9 and then it started over. I think I broke it. I don't know what to do. Because see, it's gonna go to 9. And as soon as it gets to 9, 9, 9, and then it starts over. Dang. And I'm gonna have to restart it. God damn it, we were doing so good. Yep, this is the same level. Dang it. That really sucks. Alright, no hits. No hits. No hits. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it, guys. I'm not gonna get hit. Damn it. Alright, that's fine. Collect all my stars. Collect all my stars. Collect all the stars. Whoa, okay. Sure. Sure. Sure, bud. No! Well, at least I have 1 life left. Oh, buddy. We did it. The hell are those things? I don't like whatever those green things are that move up and down. And those things? Oh no. Oh. Lasers. Get them lasers. Get out of here. Yeah, they're a lot easier to see on this. I don't mean that I'll be able to dodge them any better than I could before, but they are a lot better to see on this kind of color background. Collect all my stars. Collect all my stars. Collect all my stars. Dude, it shoots so fast. Did I win? Where's all the enemies? That seemed oddly easy compared to the one that we just did prior. And the sound effects for this seem a little busted. Well, this one's interesting. God damn it. That's okay. I think the colors on that this area were easier to see. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, it's a lot easier. Another one? I got distracted. Another one? Why would it give me another one? Why do I get so many different... It wouldn't move up. I'm gonna have to restart this one. Ah, yep. Parallax scrolling in that that background. Yeah, I think it's cool. I like the backgrounds. Some of them are hard to see, but I still like them. Damn it. Ooh, I knew it. I had nowhere to go. Oh, what? That one still came out of nowhere. There was nothing in the middle of the map where that just shown up. Alright, whatever. We're gonna win this time. I didn't want this one. I didn't press the thing. Okay. So that happened. What? No, 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 no. Okay, we're good. Wait, do these purple things shoot now too? Does everything shoot at me? That's a problem. Oh, my fingers hurt. Woohoo! Oh, okay. He almost got me. I would have been really upset to have to restart that again. Well, this one's cool. Wait, are these bats? Why are they giving me hearts? I'm confused. Why are they giving me hearts? These are hearts, right? They're moving so fast. Those were hearts, right? What the hell? They looked like it. Oh, when I lose all 3 of my hearts, my score resets. I can continue, but my score resets. Damn it, I went down too far. I'm confused by why the sound effect sounds like lightning or getting zapped by something, but yet the bats are on fire. That part kind of confuses me. It's collecting these heart things that sound like that. Why? What do they do other than give me points? Maybe the hearts are like stars? They move so fast, I have a hard time following it to see what they actually are, but they definitely look like hearts. But why do they sound like electronic? Like getting zapped by like electrical shit. I like the music. Though I feel like the sound effects kind of cover the music. Like this isn't bad, but when I collect these hearts, it's too loud. But I don't know if there's a setting for that or not. I'm confused by the long pauses, if that's intentional. I'm gonna run on the ground. Wait, there was no boss? No boss, okay. I think that's broken. What level was that? Might have to let them know that there's no boss in that level. There was a boss meter though, wasn't there? This one's pretty cool. I forgot the guy's name that was in chat. Is that guy in J-Rod's Discord? I forgot his name. It started with a C. But I don't remember his name. I think he joined J-Rod's stream right as I was leaving the other day. So I don't remember his name. All I remember is it started with a C. Because there's a couple things that I would bring up. Like whatever that flickering kind of stuff that was going on with that enemy behind me. Doggo bone. You have completed the game. Nice. Big doggo. It must be his dog. That looks like a picture that was added in. I win! That's so cool. Yeah, that was definitely short, but it was interesting. Something completely different. I'm not sure why there's stars inside the building, though. So there's no boss for this one, and the one before this one. I don't think. What is that? Yeah, there's no... So there's no boss for this one. Interesting. Oh, I can go off the screen, apparently. I broke it, guys. Huh. Why is he barking so much? How did I cause that? What? Now I can't go out of the screen. That's hilarious. What did I do? How did I do that? Is there anything outside this building? I wonder if it'll eventually like kick me out to the title screen. Nope, there it goes. Bye guys. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Uh-oh, guys, I'm lost. Uh-oh. I don't know where I'm at. I think I'm gone. Where am I at? Huh. Maybe this is the true ending? I don't know where my dog's at. I don't think it's gonna kick me out. Huh. Well, that was interesting. I wonder if his name is in this. Must be a real name because I don't recall any of these names. Huh. Well, that was cool. Let's go to the other game I had planned for a bit. Where's it at? This one. The Last Campfire. I gotta wait for it to actually launch before I can switch windows. I wish it just automatically detected it and automatically switched your window for you. My pet's in a game. It's a good way to memorialize them. Yeah, I would love that, especially with my dog that we had to put down. I miss her so much. Okay, I can make things a little smaller now. I just made them bigger because there was a lot of black space in that. I might have to move things around more once I figure out what things are where. Names of my maps, as you figured out. Yeah, I seen that. The heart on the box upstairs in the attic. I kind of figured that's what that was. It was some kind of, like a family's name. Okay, this one I can use controller. Yeah, I like that. Nobody's really gonna know unless they ask you or whoever made the map. You know, hey, what is this directed to? But when you see it, you know. And it's nice. Oh, I gotta change my name. Or my game. Has something like that. That's cool. I respect that. Excuse me, why are we playing? I am typing. Get out of here. No, 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 we don't want to see this. This is later. This is later. This is later. There we go. Okay, hold on. I have to change the name. Oops, too many spaces. Search for game name. Blast camp fire. Press it 4 times to say done, so eventually it will change. Hopefully that changed. I pressed it more than 4 times. That's so stupid. Like, it never updates when I click it. Like, if I click it once, it say done once, it acts like it saves it. But then people say, hey, you know you didn't change your game. And I'm like, yes, I did. So I have to click it like 4 or 5 times before I can say, okay, that should have helped. That should have changed it. It's so stupid. But, I think what I'm going to do before I start into this is I'm going to go swap the laundry real quick. It happens to me sometimes. Twitch is a butt. Hey, Noel, how are you? I'm going to go switch the laundry real quick, and then I will be right back. So I'm just going to throw it on the be right back screen. Unfortunately, it's silent, because I think, actually, can I put my music on? They're probably going to smack me again for it. Oh, no, I deleted it. Oh well, it'll be real quick. One moment. Okay, go back to where we were at. So I want to start a new game. I started playing this. I played the demo of this, but that was it. I don't know if the demo is the first half of the game, or how do I get a new one? Select save, new game. Yeah, I played the demo of this, so I don't know. I'm assuming the demo is like the first half. It seemed like it was the first half. Nice. I might have to turn it up. I don't even hear anything. Hold on. Hold on. We'll move it to like here. I don't remember this game being too loud. Attack! I gotta think of other things to do with those guys. Wait a minute. I just realized something. Why is there black on the top of the screen? Did my game capture not fix it? It did not fix itself. There we go. That's awkward. Much better. Ooh, now it might be too loud. Whatever. Let me know if I have to change the settings. I love how crystal clear this game looks. It sounds good to you so far? Yeah, the beginning of this is really quiet. Oh, Birdo. I don't want my cursor on the screen.
There is a place where the lost embers go as their light begins to fade.
So it must have been the beginning of the game that the demo gives you.
Ember ran because standing still made them feel helpless.
No problem, Morpher.
The wall glistened. The painting showed embers on a sacred journey. Ember felt so afraid and alone that it was a relief to find someone to talk to. Ember froze, almost too frightened to look away, when they noticed a small satchel.
That's so sad. Witnessed one of your own gone.
The satchel felt heavy. Ember looked inside. The statue shone brightly in the light. There was a symbol on the floor. There was a symbol on the floor.
I didn't mean to do that.
Ember noticed something wrong.
Come on, go down.
There was a round space where something used to fit. To Ember's delight, the golden statue slid perfectly into place. Ember left, feeling sorry for the stranger now alone in the dark.
So sad leaving him behind. But I absolutely love
Stairway
the art
opened
style in
into
this
a
game.
dark forest. Ember could feel fear taking over. They'd washed up alone, somewhere very unfamiliar.
A bird.
Ember felt like they were being watched. The foxes howled into the night.
They look kind of like pigs.
The only reply was silence. The path was blocked.
Wait, there was somebody that walked behind it.
The path was blocked.
I seen that. Somebody's watching me.
As Ember approached, the flames seemed to call out. With a feeling like falling, the forest had slipped away. Ember felt lost in darkness and ruin. The caged flame stoked new hope in Ember.
I don't think there was anything on the other side of that.
Hope was almost within reach. The flame spoke and Ember listened.
A little blue flame.
The flame lingered ahead. Was it trying to escape? Or leading the way?
Bonfire! I think what's going on
Campfire flickered into life.
is when you find those little fires, the little fires are like the souls of each one
The
of your
ghost spoke. Hope has returned to a forlorn.
your people.
I will
They
warn
got
them
lost.
until they choose to move on. Ember looked to the ghost for answers. This is a place between places to travel through as your light fades. But none have passed on in a long time. The Forest King now holds us here, and those who linger will turn forlorn. Again, that word, forlorn.
When is my order supposed to be here? The weather outside's pretty shitty, so I gotta kind of keep an eye on when my stuff is supposed to show up. Is it under promotions for some stupid reason? I didn't ask to open Discord. Get out of here. Hold on. I was trying to check this so I can make sure that my package isn't sitting outside somewhere. Here it is. It's on the way. Track package. It's out for delivery still. Okay. Fair enough.
I am just a guide along the way to fan the flame. So many lost embers have I seen, more than I could help. The forlorn are those who lost their way along the path. If you find them, send them to me and I will guide them. Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind. There are others lost along their journey. Find them and I will guide them. Step backwards, little Ember. Look behind. Upon a small grassy cliff rests a forlorn.
I love the art style of this game so much. It's so pretty. Okay, we'll need that for later. I think that's later too.
Barely visible through the murky water was the shadow of something hiding. And on a small pier with barely a sound, a lonely fisherman sat.
I will come for you, little fisherman. We will figure it out. Little frog. Hey, Dead Space, what's up? How are you doing? I hope you and everyone are having an excellent day. If not, hope everyone has a wonderful tomorrow. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope your day's going well, too. Thank you for stopping in. I don't think I can do anything with that. Just relaxing and enjoying your vacation? Nice. Vacations are always nice. Even if you don't go anywhere and do anything, you just sit at home. Those are still nice. Oh, this one took me a while to figure out.
The stranger was trapped, caught in a maze.
I think now that I slightly remember, it might be easy. Well, at least a lot easier than it was before. Because it took me forever to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Wrong way. Oh, wait a minute, I pushed it too far. It can't be in the middle. Can I still push it? Yes, okay. It's gotta be at the end. So I can get over here and push it this way. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot easier than it was the first time I did this. Because now I know that I can stack these. Before, I had no idea that I could stack them. Because it doesn't make sense, because now I can grab them both, and they just work, I guess. It just works like that. Which is really weird.
The trail just kept on closing.
Yeah, this is loads easier than it was before. Hey 3D, how are you? And then you can't just jump down, so you gotta go around. I swear, when I did this in the demo, it took forever to figure out how to get the first bit to actually work. But now that I know you could stack them, that made it so much easier. Just freedom. So then the demo must have shown me the first bit of the game.
The stranger's voice was hoarse. I just need some time, I think, to see things clearly.
Alright, just relaxing now that I'm home. Nice. Well, welcome home. I hope your day at work wasn't too bad. Oh, bird, bird, bird.
The traveler said. You sailed in here. Where's your boat?
It was pretty chill. That's good. That's not too bad.
Friend, you need a boat. Go see the builder in the caves. Tell them I'm sorry I never came back.
This game is so sad. Such a beautiful game, though. I'm not the best at puzzles,
The stranger had blazed their own path,
but it's such a good game.
created their own rock, their own islands.
I forgot how to get the other one over there. How do I get the other one over there again? Because it's not gonna stay when I walk up here. I think we take one of these, put this over here.
They did not need
Yes.
Ember's kindness.
There we go.
But
I
still,
remember.
Ember stayed.
You know you're doing the right thing because it progresses on the story more.
Building a bridge should it ever be needed.
Found your soul.
The stranger met Ember's eyes. The two shared a moment of silence. The
I don't
stranger
think they
met
ever say
Ember's
anything
eyes.
different.
The two shared a moment of silence.
I think they like say the one thing and that's it. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do again. Is it back in here? I don't think it's back in here. No. It is not.
The Ember was curious. Where did you wake up? I'm headed for the crossroads. It's not far, I think. I've heard there's a nest there. A safe place.
You are right. The pond.
The fisherman murmured quietly between sorrowful breaths.
Head now. Have a good stream. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Eventually, I'll be going back to Doom 64 again. It might be either later this week or possibly next week. Let me know when you finish it, because I don't want to spoil anything for you.
The fisherman felt so useless. His former joys were hollow. Sitting out there every day by the pond. Only the dark water to hear him talk.
And that's another thing you'll notice.
That darkness, a glimmer flickered.
Is each one of these puzzles relate to a feeling.
Thoughts beating like a drum.
Like he was so like lost feeling.
Went round and round.
How was the first game? I saw like 5 seconds of it.
All
It was alright. It wasn't too bad. I'm not very good at games like that though. But we got through it. So like he was like all upset, kind of like depressed, kind of stuck in his head with thoughts kind of thing. So his puzzle, if you notice, like right before we got into his puzzle, he was like kind of like sighing a lot. So I think that's where like those blocks that I moved out of the way, that's why they kind of blow air out of them. So it kind of relates to each one of these guys, like their feelings and emotions.
For a brief moment, the fisherman struggled to speak. He looked at Ember, hopeful. The fisherman spoke softly. There's a frog in that pond, a big one. Saw him grow from a tadpole. We were friends of a sort. Spent every day side by side. So much better at fishing than me, that frog is. Catches them before I can bait them. Oh, it makes me feel useless some days.
See, like, yeah, like the useless sighing feeling. That's kind of where his puzzle came into play.
The fisherman sighed. I've wasted so much time feeling like this. The old man looked carefully at the pond, at their rod, at Ember. Well, listen to me here, rambling on and on. It helps, though, telling someone. Thank you, Ember. If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
Thank you, kind sir.
You saw the frog? Did the frog mention me? You ask the frog about me, see what they say. Actually, no, just please don't tell the frog how much I talk about them. Poor little worms. They didn't ask to be here. But how do you fish without them? One for me, one for the fishes. Slurp 'em down.
That's gross. Eating
They say
worms.
catching a fish isn't the point. So I tell myself that. I tell myself that a lot. I chased old Blue Betty round this pond for years. Best days of my life catching that fish. Had to use myself as bait. Stuck on me head ever since. If you need help catching anything, you just ask.
Thank you, kind sir. I think that's everybody in this side of the forest.
The frog stared at Ember, its belly rumbling. Its eyes were fixed on Ember, but it seemed to mean no harm. Was this the frog that the fisherman spoke of? Ember could hardly ignore the rumbling from the frog's belly.
I think we can leave this side, I think, now. Talk to my friends. No, I can't talk to them yet. Trying to think of what I was supposed to do. Gosh, I love the graphics in this so much.
The crow held its shining trophy tight.
That damn bird.
The stranger whispered, "Ever feel like you are being watched?" "I've never felt that. What does it feel like? Is it nice? It sounds nice."
It is not nice. No, no, no. It's creepy.
The worm looked helpless, with no way to escape. As Ember picked it up, the worm let out a little yelp.
It's so sad. Poor worm. Sorry, buddy, I had to. Oops, I don't want to go that way. That's right, we gotta go this way. Oh, butterflies. Thought I could do something here. Maybe that's later. Yeah, I love how we just throw that on the ground. Don't worry, it's not gonna catch a forest fire or anything.
Inside was a scrap of journal. The strangers on the water went on without me. Where have I landed? Vines and thorns stretch out to trip me.
I think that's all we use that for. Oh, that's right, you had to trigger this first. Asshole drops it in the river or pond. I need that. There's a shortcut back once I'm done with all this.
The broken net hung ominously around the skeleton's neck.
Let's help this sad lady. The fragile flame.
The stranger shivered in the cold.
Oh, wait a minute.
They'd moved through such dark places.
Why do I gotta be on this specific side to grab a torch?
They lay down and closed their eyes. Warmth was a distant memory, stolen by the passing miles.
We win! I love how I managed to fit a whole fishing net in that little pouch. Yeah, I really enjoy this game. I'm not very good at puzzles though, so we'll see how the later puzzles work. And how long it takes me to complete it.
The stranger blinked at Ember. Is it morning already? How long have I been asleep?
I guess I could have taken the shortcut back. I need the fisherman to fix my net. Can't imagine them being too extremely difficult. I think the problem for me is like one of them I definitely overthought because I didn't know I could stack the little rolling blocks because I didn't think they would work like that. Like stack them and then you grab the bottom one and both of them move. I didn't think it would work like that, so I spent so long on that puzzle in the demo.
The frog stared at Embo, its belly rumbling.
Poor worm. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I have to do it.
This was not how Embo had imagined the end. The gurgling of water, a deafening heartbeat. But then,
It's the only way to get over here. I'm sorry, Wormy.
the frog returned Embo's good deed by leading them to a
Yeah, the
logical
frog
room.
swallowed you whole too. Yep. Yep. He sure did. But that's the only way to get over here. See, those things. I had no idea I could stack those in one of them. So, it
Stranger
took a
stood
long time to
alone.
figure it out.
Their friends have fallen aside.
But you know you're progressing, right? And you're doing the right thing because the
Retreating
story will
from what
progress.
came next. The stranger had ventured on. Now they were deep in the woods.
Don't think I needed to do that.
It felt so pointless.
I think I have like an hour into this game. At least like the demo portion. Which was just this first area. So after I'm done with this
Stranger
first
spoke
area,
hesitantly. Is
I
the
don't know
cafe
any
crowded?
puzzles
Let
after
me
that.
gather myself. I'll see you there.
I forgot how to get up there. I forgot how to get up there. Oh, I'm stupid.
The Wanderer's Diary. Unfamiliar trees, a path overgrown. Is this a resting place? A place between places? I call out, but mine is the only voice.
I'm actually not too upset with the tone of voice that's reading these. I don't think there's anything over here.
The stranger spoke. You look hungry, friend. You bring any broth with you? There's a cook in the swamp. Makes a broth like you wouldn't believe. Keep telling them that it doesn't taste right. They'll keep giving you more.
Just tell them it doesn't taste right, so they'll give you more to try a different time. And I'm pretty sure the frog's gone now. Yeah, he's gone now. Can you fix my net, sir? I need you to fix my net, please.
The fisherman noticed the broken net Ember was carrying. me have a look. See what I can do. With a silk thread, the fisherman carefully knotted it together. With each knot he tied, a net began to form.
Thank you,
Here
kind
go.
sir.
Good as new.
It looks perfect. I think that's everybody in this main area here. At least everybody that I can get to right now. Yeah, there's two more. There's one in the cage, and then there's one down here that I can't see yet. I don't remember how to get to. I think I get to that one later. I love how his bag is always open, but like nothing ever falls out of it. Damn, bird dropped my key in the pond over here.
The key was nestled between the reeds, but it was just out of reach.
But the net is empty. It does have a little bit of like a loading lag kind of thing that happens every once in a while, but it's not too bad.
The old gate was locked.
And that is why I went to get the key.
Ember placed the key in the lock and slowly began to turn it.
I'll help you. See, like this one's submerged, so this
Stranger
person's
gasped
probably
for
like
breath.
submerged in like thoughts, kind of. You know how people say like, "Oh, I'm drowned. I feel like I'm drowning." It's like drowning in like your thoughts and stuff. Wait a minute. I think I need to bring that back down.
The sea didn't care if they sank or swam. Slowly the tides ebbed, washing over old walls.
I love the frogs. Frogs make me happy.
A safe harbor emerging from the inky depths. Ember reached out a hand.
Oh, I think I have to wait. Or maybe not. Maybe this one I do leave down. I still haven't figured it out if that's like their soul, and I'm like bringing it back to them because they're lost. That's kind of what I've gathered, but I don't know if it's right.
Stranger looked down. The ground feels good beneath my feet, friend.
You're welcome. Now how do I get back down to that last one. I think I have that last one. That one. Pretty sure I have to go through the forest for that. Yeah, I think I go through the forest. I don't remember having to come this way. I don't think you ever come back this way.
The path was blocked.
Oh, there's only one fox now. Where'd the other one go?
Foxes howled into the only reply
Was
was
silence.
silence.
So yeah, you don't ever come back here. I think it's a pathway in the forest. That bird is standing on nothing. I don't think I was intended to come back here, because that bird stands on the cage. I don't think I was supposed to be going back there. Because that bird should not be there. Let's go try and rescue the last person. Oh yeah, this way. We never even went this way.
The traveler spoke. You ever had roast frog, friend? I miss a good roast frog. Oh, how they crackle.
Ugh. More for you. Last one.
The stranger had been forgotten. They tried to follow as best they could.
I forgot how to do this.
But no one heard them when they fell behind.
Like this. Easy peasy. Now we have rescued all of our friends. Oh my gosh, raspberry monster tea are so good.
The stranger looked at Ember with surprise. Someone came back for me. Thank you.
You are more than welcome. Now come join us at the fire. Pretty sure that was all of them. And all the journal pieces, because there was only 2 in this one. Yep, all of them are done. They're all here.
The ghost said, "You have done all you can, little one. Your journey lies ahead. Little one, your journey ahead will not be easy. The path to leave this place is blocked. I will guide others to follow after you clear the way.
That person's got a roasted frog. That is the. That's gross. You're roasting a frog over the fire pit. Thank you, kind ghost.
There are others like me who can help. You will always be welcome here in the forest.
Look, they're all here. All my friends.
The stranger said, take care of those you care about the most. The stranger thought, I feel ready to move on. The stranger whispered, be kind to yourself.
It's a frog on a stick. That poor froggo.
The stranger said thoughtfully, I felt so alone. I was so lost. The stranger said, thank you for being so kind. With tears, the stranger said, I had forgotten what warmth feels like. The stranger spoke, my head feels clear for the first time. The stranger spoke, my head feels clear for the first time.
I think that's it. I don't think it said anybody else says anything else.
You have done all you can, little one. Your journey lies ahead.
Alright. After this point, I know nothing that's going on.
Once again, Ember could feel eyes watching. Ember approached the forlorn, but felt it was different. They said, I know what I need to do, what I need to feel. I don't want to be helped. Ember could not help. Not all problems were puzzles to be solved.
Oh, I think the little blue light or thing that I've been doing in their puzzles is their problems. I'm fixing their problems.
Ember found the Wanderer's diary. The oily smell of frogs. They know more than they will say. They watch me watching them.
I don't know if these are like some kind of hint or what. Alright. Walking into some new territory now, guys. I have no idea what goes on after this. Here's the crossroads.
Do you know where we are? I've been walking forever, lost in the marsh. The two travelers were talking quietly. Yeah, I got so lost in the marsh, you know? Why go anywhere else if it's safe here? Yeah, never having to worry again. The birds scare me though. The two travelers.
Okay, so they both say the same thing.
Yeah, the birds scare me though. The guard joked. Another scrawny Ember from the forest. And with a bag looking all nicely and shiny, both guards started looking at Ember with a deathly stare.
I'd rather you didn't.
The guard leered. The forest king would like you, little scruff. Yes, come a little closer. Let us see what's in that bag.
Nothing for you.
We guard the door to the forest king. Oh yes, we decide who gets to see the king. Forest King will want to see you.
Okay.
Yes, come this way.
That sounds like a boss fight. Oh, no, I don't get to choose? We didn't go the other direction yet. Oh no. Please tell me I can go back. Oh, thank God. I got nervous. I thought I'd be stuck going that way. And watch, I'm supposed to go that way before I can go
Change
the other
your
way.
mind, little Don't keep the Forest King waiting.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep him waiting. I want to go this way.
Don't stray too far.
Tell me what to do. We want to go adventure this way for a minute. And before you can't, you have to talk to the king first.
The guard squawked. Stand back, don't come any closer.
No! Move out of the
The
way!
guard was protecting a path down between the rocks. Nothing down there but sadness and turning forlorn. Go see the Forest King.
Ugh.
He'll set you straight.
Lame.
The Forest King showed me the way. You'll see there's no need to keep going. He'll make a bird of you. Go get your feathers.
Excuse me? Am I gonna turn into a bird? Guess I don't have a choice. What's this way? Can't do anything. Okay, I guess we have to go this way.
Change your mind. Don't keep the Forest King waiting.
No, just let me in.
The
Oh,
Forest
they're
King
little
will want
guys.
to
Look at his
see you.
eyes.
Yes, come this way.
Are they like me, but like in a bird costume?
A feeling of foreboding overcame Ember.
That's one big ass fucking bird.
Ember was terrified but tried not to show it. The giant's bird spoke softly. Another little Ember. Speak, little one. Do not fear. The bird is a friend. Ember wanted to feel safe.
Well, between the music and the way you look, I don't feel very safe.
Oh, little Ember. Birds won't hurt you. Birds will take another under our wing.
You sure?
Stay safe in the nest, you'll never turn forlorn. Ember was still afraid. Is it the night that scares you, little one?
No, it's you and the music. Did you just make it daytime?
See? Night is gone. Day is here. Birds will make the world less frightening. It wasn't only the night that frightened Ember. The bird was disappointed. Stay? No need to help, silly forlorn. Hope is false. Hope hurts little ones in the end. The Forest King spoke so gently to Ember. Perhaps they could rest here for a while. It was hard to know what else to say. Clever little Ember.
I mean, not like I had a choice.
You will stay. You will not turn forlorn.
What the hell's forlorn mean?
Search for hope no more.
Is
Now take this feather.
am I a bird now? That's a pretty feather. I love feathers.
Feather means Ember is one of us now. Birds keep little ones safe. Birds should never leave the nest.
But I got places to be, people to save, places to be, things to do. Get back comfortable in my chair.
The guards seem pleased. Clever scruff sticking with us.
I didn't
can
have much
hold
of a
that bag
choice.
for you. Leave them alone. They're one of us now. Yeah, one of us. And we all shares bags and things.
No, this is mine. Where'd the other ones go?
The travelers had disappeared. Their campfire remained. The ashes were still warm. Bear tracks lay in the cinders.
Fucking birds. I don't trust no birds. Bird took my key, threw it in the pond. Birds don't let me go places. Birds
The
took my
guards
campers.
balked.
I know
Stand
it.
back, don't come any closer. Nothing down. Go see the Forest King. He'll set you straight. Got your first feather, I see. Best prove yourself, Scruff. Stand watch here. Promise you won't let anyone pass.
I want to go down the thing though. I want to go down there. Can I just go down here? Or do I have to actually stand watch? What happens if I go down here?
Ember didn't like deceiving the birds. But what choice did they have?
I don't know. I don't know if
They
this is a good
couldn't
idea.
rest in that place forever. They had to keep going.
I hope the birds will forgive me. I have places to be. East Marsh.
Ember hurried away from the birds. The mist hung close to Ember, hiding them. The Forest King seemed frightened, the birds cruel. Ember would rather risk turning forlorn than become like them. Ahead there would be others to help, and maybe a way to move on.
I don't know what these do. Wait, is that bad? What is that? Is that thing gonna hurt me? No. Okay. I don't know what that is.
The travelers seem distressed. I'm sure it's fine. They'll be okay. But it's been a while since... It's my fault.
But what happened? Where'd the rest of you go? You guys lost?
The travelers seem distressed.
Okay, they're gonna repeat
But it's
themselves.
been
So
a
they
while.
literally
It's
only
my
say
fault.
one thing. Okay.
Ember uncovered a journal entry. Dusk brings the longest shadows. The lanthorn comforts me. Soft melodies from home. The wild things listen. Yellow eyes in graying trees.
Sounds like a bird. I think this game's pretty interesting. Wait, was that a fox? Is that back towards the beginning?
The traveler whispered quietly. No matter where I go, I always end up here. No matter where I go, always here.
The map.
looked like a map, but pieces were missing.
Oh.
The piece formed a new route.
I see what I gotta do.
It was the same place as before. But how?
I think. It's not the same place.
An
Here's another
eerie
piece.
scene, like a moment frozen in time.
Bring this back to the map. Wait a minute, where is the map? Where are you going? You're gonna get lost. Where's the map? Okay, map. How does that light up? It stops.
Gradually, more of the map was revealed.
So now I want to go this way and down.
A section of bridge had somehow been ripped from its foundations.
Or not. I thought it said there was another piece this way, though. Okay, so this is back at the beginning. Aha.
It was like the map had been broken on purpose.
Got another piece. Now we gotta find the map area again. This is like a nice, like, relaxing kind of puzzle game. Alright, so now this will let me go this way. Hmm. Something tells me I want back at that beginning area for something. So, up now.
The mist revealed a secret place. Was it hidden on purpose?
It's a good question. And I do not have an answer for you. Okay, I can't take that down there. Hey, what are you doing here? Is this where you keep getting lost?
The stranger spoke. You know, part of me didn't want to be found. I said some things I shouldn't have. And now I'm lost. But it's too late.
No, just hold on a minute. You just wait a minute. We will figure this out. Guess I could have went down the other one. Seems though I have to be over there anyways. I don't know why I went this way. But whatever. It works. The source of sadness. Oh, another feather.
The
Aww.
skeleton looked peaceful. Held tightly in its hand was a red feather.
He was one of me. What's this for? Oh, this is what they use for sacred instrument with power to move the world.
The statue spoke, just as it once moved the hearts of the forlorn. The instrument you now hold has the power to move the world around you. Another before you took great effort to hide it deep within this riddle.
That makes me sad. Is there anything behind it? Oh, I can't walk behind him.
The lanthorn began to glow.
How do I use it? Press Y. Oh! Excuse you? Okay. But how do I get it over there? Oh. Okay, that's weird.
Hidden away was a scrap of journal. There are memories here, bound in rock. I hear their voices echo in the ancient stone. I find footprints by the cinders, a makeshift camp.
Nice. I'm sorry, sir. Can I, like, help you?
The skeleton looked held tightly in
Doesn't
its
say
hand
anything
was a
different.
red feather.
Makes me sad. So I can move platforms around now. I don't think that really answered my question, though.
Ember found a scrap of journal. I heard them coming. The snap of a twig, a flutter of birds, a figure dashing through the undergrowth. Another like me?
That stupid spot in the back of my freaking head hurts again. That means I'm gonna end up with another dang migraine. Shit sucks. Alright, so do I just mess around with the map now?
There was one last place to reach on the map.
Does not work like that. Must not work like that. That is so weird. Wait a minute, I was already here. Nice. Now I can see why people are getting lost in the marsh.
Ember felt a great relief to be out of the mist. The way through was ruined. Muffled by the fog, Ember was sure they heard a rumble. Could that have been a tremendous snow?
What? Whoops, I did not mean to click. I did not mean to click that again.
Could that have been a tremendous snow?
That's so weird. Alright, well, we did it. Ew, what is in this?
Ember didn't mind getting muddy. The slide was such fun.
Such fun. Probably gonna need that later. Pig?
A sleeping pig. Trotters in the air. They looked happy. The plant looked like it could take a hand off, and it was in Ember's way.
Don't bite me. Okay, we'll be back. I'll find something. Is this a bomb?
The fruit was giving off a sickly sweet smell.
Okay. Do I do something with it? Oh, maybe I need to do this after I... No, because if I get a torch...
The plant looked like it could take, and it was in Ember's way.
What am I missing then? I have no idea what I'm missing. Oh wait, can I drag this up here? I don't think so. I do not think so. Or... Nope. Okay, so this literally only can go either from over there to over here. So I can't make it come up top. Okay, then that means I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to do. Does that thing... Do I need to sacrifice the pig? Please tell me I don't need to do that. Oh, he's cute. Oh my god, is it really gonna make me do this?
Ember chuckled.
Okay, thank God.
The plant was no match for a hungry piggy.
Thank you. There's more over there by the tree. Can I feed him again? Did he just fall asleep? That's cute. The wallow, huh? Nice.
A hideous odor filled the air.
Oh, look, another piggy. Wait, that one looks different. Is that one dressed? Does he have a hat? I think that pig has a hat.
And suddenly, the reason was obvious.
A TV? What do I do with a TV? Do I give him a TV?
The pig inhaled a giant snort of air. Wait, what's that delicious smell? Ember shuffled nervously. Other embers fed me treats, but then stopped. You feed me now.
Oh no. Me feed you? I don't even know what you
It
like.
was junk. Maybe the pig would eat some junk. As the pig chewed, a light grew in its belly.
Excuse me?
Surprising. A little sparky, but tingly in belly.
Why did I just feed a
But
pig a
what I want
TV?
is something more fruity.
Something more
The
fruity.
pig would eat anything. Ember just needed to find more.
I will look for more.
Hidden inside was the wanderer's journal. Another face at last. A catcher of fish resting by a pond. We work together, silk and tar and aching fingers. My boat floats once more, though I almost wish to stay.
I wonder if the journal... Can I access the journal somewhere? I don't think so. Is it in my inventory? How do I pull up my inventory? X button. 7 of 42 forgotten things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So I guess I'm getting them in order? I think these are in order. I hope so. Hold on, Piggy. I'm looking. That's probably it right there. I can't get up there. How do I get the chest? Maybe the pig will help me get the chest. Here you go.
And with each thing it ate, the light grew even brighter.
But why?
Fruity, fresh, but tastes a lot like mud. But what I want is something with more crunch.
Ugh. Okay.
Perhaps if Ember could
I'll look.
satisfy the pig, they might be more helpful.
I'll look. I'll look. Hold on. You stay there. How do I get over here? Maybe he'll help me.
Ember came upon another campfire lost in the wilderness. It looked. The ghost said, "Speak, and I will listen." This is the Hollow Marsh. Here hope was consumed before it could flourish. You must not lose hope, or you too will turn forlorn. Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind. There are others lost along their journey.
So it's the same concept as the first area.
Find them, and I will guide them. Down steps to your east, travel the path south, watching a pig grow unhappy, a forlorn lost hope.
There's so many different pathways to go. I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going.
The skull was disgusting. Perhaps the pig would like it.
Feed the pig a skull? Why? I guess. Yeah, you suggested it. Let's do it. Does definitely have more crunch. I mean, it did eat a TV.
This was the last thing Ember could find to offer. Crunchy, embery, not much meat, bit too bony. But what I want is... The pig's stomach made an almighty sound.
Is that the TV noise? I don't even want to know what's going on.
Ember chuckled with relief at the large creature they had been so afraid of.
Okay, I have so many questions. Okay, this way must be the way to save one of those guys that were over there in the bottom. This way somewhere. I think. It looked like it looped around this way. Yes. But why is there a pig dressed in my clothing? Why am I watching it sleep? Interesting. Okay. High
The stranger
expectations.
had come so very far.
What does this do? Can I get this up here? No. Nice. That was not the answer. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. So that raises it. I can't get back down from here. Oh, oh. No. How do I get back down from here? Why can't I move it? Um... Hmm. Whoops. Don't think that's the answer. How do I get the block up there? Because as soon as I move this... Can I stack it? As soon as I move this, though, I can't... Oh, wait a minute. I'm dumb. Wait, no, because now I can't get up. I can't bring the platform up. Is there another one that I can use somewhere? I guess I'm not understanding how to get this to this other corner. It's like that's what I want, is this to be over here and then stack the other one. But then it's not tall enough because the platform lowers. Okay, no, it doesn't work like the circles. That did absolutely nothing for me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh. No. What am I supposed to do? How do I get... How do I get this to do what I want? Because if they get stacked, I can't do anything with that. Because then I can't move this bottom one anywhere. And all that does is switch which block I'm rotating to here. This don't make any sense to my small brain. There's gotta be a way for this to let me get up top somehow. I don't know how to get the block up to this platform. I only got 2 blocks to work with here. And that doesn't help me any, because I can't jump. And then, like, I can stack them, but it does nothing to stack them. It doesn't help me any. I'm so confused. It's gotta do with something with this button. But, like, I can't move both cubes at the same time. And it doesn't move on a diagonal. So this is not helping me in the slightest. Anybody got any suggestions? If anybody's still hanging out? Can't be something that's that difficult. Just made it back, but I'm not sure what is going on. I can move these bricks with the new ability I got. And I need to get the second brick, I think, to this other button, but I can't make it go up there. And as soon as I take the brick off of this one, this platform I'm standing on goes down. And like I can stack them, but it really doesn't help me any, because then it makes it the same height. And I can't roll it up any higher. Same thing if I do it on the other side. Like if I do this, and then do the same thing for this one, it's the same problem. And I can't stand on the button, because I can't jump. Well, first of all, I need to get out of here. So I need this back. I need to do that, but go in this direction. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't climb on anything. So what if I like roll this off? No, I can't even walk on it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And then once they're stacked, I can't do anything with the bottom one. So like I can stack them like this, sure. But then I can't move this one anywhere. Like I could the circles. And then I can't like climb on these. Can't jump down. Can't make this go up any higher. Like I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Cannot move these in diagonals. They can only go horizontal and vertical. I thought putting it on here would do something. And then doing like this, and then like, but then I'm stuck up here. Like, this isn't gonna help me any. Because this is just gonna make it the same height. Like, I'm so lost right now, it's ridiculous. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I am terrible at puzzles, man. Hi, Victor, how are you? I'm doing alright, just confused. And, like, this side is the same problem, so I don't think I want to bring it to that side. I can't jump on anything. How do I get this damn cube to the button? Can the cube go upstairs? I don't see why it would. No. I officially have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Still can't move the bottom one if they're stacked. But like, how do I get this one over here without moving this one? I'm kind of at a loss here. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Wait, how do I get it down the stairs? You don't. Don't worry. Problem solved. Problem not solved. How do I get up there? Okay, move this back. Move this back. Fuck me. I need to be in that middle platform. God damn it. finally figures it out. My character's in the wrong damn spot, so I gotta start over. Alright, I have to be on this platform right here. This one needs to remove. This needs to go back in the middle platform. Please. I'm so mad that it was literally that easy. I just spent how long doing this? Alright, put this one back on here.
The air beneath them, the distance ever widening.
Alright. Problem solved. Oh, problem not solved. How do I get up there? This? Visually looks a lot like Tunic. A little bit. Now what do I do? That serves zero purpose. I need to get both, I think both of them up here. How do you do that? Oh, okay. I think I got. No, I don't got a plan. That raised it way too high. Oh, wait a minute. Crazily overthinking it. These can fall down here. Like this.
It was such a long way
Got it.
down.
Got it, guys. We got it. Dude, that hurt my brain. Once you figure out how like the platforms move, it's not quite as hard. But it still takes a lot of brain power to figure out how to move things in a certain direction and how to stack things a certain way.
A resolve stirred within the stranger. Just a few more steps. It can't be much further.
But now you know how to play with those cubes? Right. That is true. Okay, so we rescued one of them. I don't know what this pig does. Have not gone down here, I don't think. Tree? I think this area is too big for me. I don't know where I'm supposed to be
Inside
going.
is a secret diary entry.
Have you played this
Pink,
game, Victor?
Orange, red, brown. Leaves gently dancing to the ground. Crunch, crackle, lovely sound. Fall into a giant mound.
Nice. Okay, so this took me back to the beginning. Oh, we missed one. How do I get this one? Can't be like that. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. Got it.
A lost message was inside. The mist is thick. One way blurs into another. Where do I end? Where does the world begin? I cannot see far enough to tell.
Your question is very valid, because I don't have an answer for that either. Do I gotta wake up the pig again for something? Wonder what that pig does. Can I carry this with me? Yeah, I'd have to go this way. I don't understand what the pig is used for, because then he just falls asleep right after. Why has he got my clothes on? He falls asleep. Now, what would be the benefit to taking this pig with me? Maybe I need to take him this way. Wait a minute, can the pig help me climb on top of that? I doubt it. Doesn't work like that. What's the point? Because as soon as I do this, oh, I'm just kidding. Okay, he can go up the stairs. Do I gotta take you this way? And down, maybe? Do you come down? Ooh, don't take the fruit from me. Come on, down the stairs. Down the stairs. Down the stairs. I don't think he goes down the stairs. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. You're almost there. That face. That face. Oh. Okay, maybe he doesn't. Come on, you're almost there. Maybe you don't go down these stairs? Oh, there he goes. Do you need to go up these ones? Do you need to help me with this? Because now he's going to fall asleep right here. No? Was that not the answer? What do I do with this pig? There's a reason it lets me do this. Alright, maybe he needs to follow me inside. Wait, can I go up here with the pig? Can pig crawl up here too? Maybe you need to go this way with me. Is he still following me? He's not. What's the point of the pig then? Can he go this way? No, so it's whatever this is, it's in that area. Because he can't leave with me. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do to this. Can he steal it from me? No. I'm not understanding what he's for. There's got to be something that this thing's for. I can't, like, jump on him or anything. Wait, is he getting bigger? Come here. Maybe he's not. There's a reason it lets me do this with this pig. Did he get bigger, or is it just me? I can't drop it, apparently. Why? I don't understand. He looks bigger. Maybe it's just that animation. There's no way it's having me carry around a pig. And then have no reason behind it. I don't understand. There's a reason behind that, and I just don't know what it is. I guess you wait there. Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to make him take the place of the other guy? I don't get it. I don't get it. There's zero point to this. Huh. Okay.
The pig had vanished, but something moved beneath the surface.
That's weird, but
In
alright.
a muddy pond, Ember thought the pig looked a lot less imposing. The pig shouted joyously. The water feels so good on the skin. Join me, morsel. The pig seemed happy, but Ember wasn't getting too close. Why do I consume whatever people put in front of me? I need some true nourishment, but there's none left here. But so much cooler in this muddy pond, I can finally think. Thank you, morsel.
You're welcome, I think.
Ember thought about the pig. Fed to bursting by others, cheerily the stranger said. Don't say much, little friend, do you? Remind me of one of those golem statues. Stood there, mouth open. I like you.
Hmm. I don't know which way I'm supposed to be going. This map is way too big. Another fruit. Okay, I don't know what that does yet. There's another pig. What are they for? Oh, he's got to help me with this. Problem. Oh. Not problem. Idea. I really like the music in this. I just wish it was more frequent. Oops. Okay, so I'll bring it down here. Because I can't climb with it in my hands. Which makes sense. Trigger the piggy. Come here, piggy piggy.
Ember watched as the helpful piggy cleared the path.
But why was the other one dressed like me?
Ember found a secret note from the Wanderer. Something beckons. This place is not home. I trace the map in my head, recite the older myths. I have to move on.
I'm really not sure what's actually going on here. Okay, I'm assuming I have to rotate that and throw another one down there. But I don't know how to get over there. I'm wondering if it'll stay over there.
A stone golem frozen in the lake. a relic from a forgotten time.
It's a good question. That I don't have an answer for. I mean, it might have been the game.
The pot had turned cold. The fire had died.
If I start smelling something.
Nothing the cook made felt good enough.
Oh, this is the cook that the one of the people at the very beginning of the game was talking about, wasn't it? If you keep telling the cook or whatever that it's no good, he'll give you more.
Endlessly stirring the same tasteless pot. Couldn't focus, sleepwalking through the days. Aimed inwards was a swirl of
You
thoughts.
start saying bless you when people fart, and it will make them socially acceptable. Like sneezes. Bless you from the ass.
In the eye of the storm, a fragile flicker. They wanted to serve something perfect. The praise of others was hollow.
See, these puzzles are a lot
Cook
easier.
felt numb and hurt all at once.
Don't worry. I'll help you. I wonder if that's intentional. Because it's part of the story. Oh, it's a turtle!
The cook spoke softly. Oh, hello, little one. I didn't see you. I must have lost myself for a moment. It's supposed to be my new soup recipe. But it's not ready. It's not done. A wonderful smell wafted towards Ember. You look starving, poor thing. Have a little taste, but it's not right yet. It was the most beautiful thing Ember had ever tasted. I know. It's got no flavor, nothing special. Ember wished the cook would believe them. Oh, I'd forgotten how good it feels feeding folk. But it's not ready. There's no need to pretend just to make me feel better. The cook stirred their soup, looking at Ember, looking at the pot, staring, thinking. Soon, maybe. Oh, I used to love this. Just want to be good at it. But it feels like I'm making the same things over and over. Nothing has flavor. I'm stuck. If you know what you want, I can try. But I really need some better ingredients. Something from the orchard could have worked. If it was still standing. Oh. The cook struggled to hold back their emotions. Pigs have gotten in me orchard. Planted every sapling I did. All me hard work ruined. Take the key and have a look yourself. I can't bear to.
Oh.
See if anything is left, but I promise you, there won't be.
We will find something for you, don't worry. We will fix the problem. Don't worry. You stay put. I'm guessing this is the key to no. Oh no, not one of these. Whoops. What? Hmm? This doesn't make sense. I didn't say go up. I'm confused. Do I only have so many steps that I can do? I don't get it. I don't get it. I know those pictures were on the door, but they're all facing their correct. Because you can only go, unless that's the answer, but which side do you start on? Hmm. No, I don't think that's it. And I don't think this said anything. I can't even bring it back up. Yeah, I don't understand. And I'm supposed to find one that goes. Hey mom, how are you? This way? I don't get it. So I need. Oh. Okay. I'm doing alright. Probably streaming for another half hour or so before I gotta get off.
The stranger was afraid. They couldn't see what lay ahead.
Oops.
members saw their own fear reflected in the stranger.
Hey Arson, how are you? Welcome in. Is this supposed to be like that? No. Oh! I'm dumb. That is not the answer. That is the answer. And then this one needs to go somewhere. Which way is this one supposed to? Oh. Got it.
Darkness hungered for them all.
Hey Jake, what's up? How are you doing? How's your day going? It's going alright. At least for me. Want a chill day? I hear that. I'm supposed to be doing laundry right now. I sort of started doing laundry and then I got stuck playing this. So we're not being very responsible today. Or yesterday. Or the day before yesterday. Whatever.
The Ember spoke hesitantly. How do you continue, never knowing if we'll reach the end?
Alright, so we rescued you. How many more people do I have left? On bad internet. So you're in 160p, but I'm here. Oh, Jake. Hey, I didn't do it this time. I'm sorry your internet's being shit. Thank you, Optimum. That sucks, Jake, because this game looks so good. Alright, what next? That was crazy yesterday. Dude, I swear I had nothing to do with it. Do I want to go this way? Gone to the grocery store today too, but I'm too lazy. Sounds like everybody's having a bit of a lazy day. Okay, maybe that is the way I'm supposed to go. And internet went down within like 3 minutes of each other. I know, that was like shortly after I joined. I felt bad.
Cheerily, the strangers.
Okay, so I looped around because we already...
Mouth open.
Just like you. Okay, yes, I remember that. You did not get a lazy day. I feel like you never do. So did I do everything this way? It's a stone golem. I don't know what else I need to do with the pig. There's something else that needs to be done with this. When I try to interact with it, it just makes me walk that way. Sit and game on Sunday. Nice. How do I get that? Can I... That's a weird question, but can I get the pig to go over there? Wait a minute, can I slide down that? We haven't tried sliding me down this. We've slid down other ones before. Wait, how do I move that one? Okay, this is gonna be harder than I thought to get that chest. Okay, so we can slide down this. This will take me down below, where I can change this to go the other direction. Oh, friend, that's how I get you. Now I'm gonna forget what I'm doing. Oh my gosh, what is this?
The
I gotta
stranger
move
couldn't
these.
take on more.
I gotta move those around. Okay, I'm not good with these kind of puzzles. Drop it. What do I do with this one? It's not like I can... Oh, it does fit over there. Got it. Problem solved.
The time to grow had passed.
Okay. Wait there. I think it can go here, right? Then this one goes here. Can I walk on these? No? How do I get up here then? I thought I had it. I was talking you through that. uh, then how do I get over to the... That's not right. Is this the answer? No, because that doesn't roll. I can't get this piece through that. So... Hmm. Can I crawl through those? Why would I be able to crawl through those, though? Hold on. No. Uh, can I climb on any of these? Yes, thanks, internet. What else do I do with these? Stop that. How do we get on these? Alright. That fits there. I swear this looks like it's right, but then I don't understand why I can't walk on it. The little guy is a cutie. And the guy in that I'm playing, the character in game. But then you can't get this over there, so this has no point of being there. What am I supposed to be doing here? I'm not getting story progression, so something's not right. I'm confused. Am I really gonna be stuck here until I stop streaming? I don't understand. And I'm dropping frames like crazy. Oh, look, it just completely dropped. Fuck my internet, dude. Dropped all the way down to freaking 0. That's probably my cue to get off here shortly. I was good all day up until now. Now all of a sudden the stream wants to have issues. Thanks. Ah! Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. I think. Can I move this while I'm on it? I can. That was a lot easier than I made it out to be. Yeah, I noticed, but didn't want to ruin the vibes. Yeah, it's the internet being a piece of shit. I think I'm probably gonna stop here. I wasn't even talking crap about our internet. Now I'm going to.
The strangers
Piece of shit.
stretch their limbs. Perhaps it is not too late after all.
So I think I'm gonna end it here. One, it's already almost 5:30 and I've been streaming for like almost 4 hours. And two, my internet's being a piece of shit. And I don't want to keep messing around with it if it's going to keep dropping frames that bad. So I think I'm going to end it here. Let me see who else is streaming. Oops, Discord's not going to help me. Did not mean to click Discord. Yeah, I started kind of late today. I was fixing a hole in a shirt and then I did some of my chores before stream. So I started kind of late today. I think I might take tomorrow off, but I'm not sure. I think just keep an eye on my Discord schedule. My Discord schedule will let you know when I'm streaming next. Um, does anybody have any recommendations for who to go raid? Morpher always does. Well, almost always does. Hope you all have a great night. Thank you. You as well. I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna end up taking tomorrow off, but I most likely will be streaming Thursday for sure. So let me go to this screen here. Now it's gonna catch up and say hi to everybody that's been chatting since that other one was not showing up on screen. Probably playing a Doom mod or something. They're streaming right now, Morph? Alright, and if you're not in the Discord and you would like to be in the Discord, oh, already, there's my link there. I post my schedule, what games I'm going to be streaming, chatting outside of streams. The community has put together an anime kind of showing, whatever they call it, where you can post videos in there and watch anime, or pretty much whatever you want. All that stuff I have now in my Discord. Um, oh no, they are Doom mapping. Okay, so let's go show them some love then. Alright, paste, because I don't want to type that out because I'm lazy. There. So thank you everybody for stopping by. Let's go show them some love here. They're mapping for Doom games, so making their own maps with some of the Doom whatever they call it, assets, I guess. Thank you everybody for stopping by. I hope everybody has a great rest of their day, and I will see everybody for sure on Thursday around noonish. But keep an eye on my Discord because I may or may not be streaming sooner. I might stream Wednesday. I'm not sure yet. But again, thank you everybody for stopping by, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.